Hey guys, good morning and welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? Welcome to another vlog, another in-house vlog. So I hope you're doing great wherever you are. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys little things that we managed to do, okay? And I'm hoping that you're going to find value from this content because this is the reason why we do what we do, okay? So I started by making breakfast for my family. Okay, now breakfast is not something I do all the time, okay? With the stage I am at, okay, having like teenagers and all of that good stuff, my kids can basically make breakfast for themselves. They can fix any meal for themselves, okay? And also one of the reasons they can do that is because we also have food menu. Now this food menu helps us to keep track of what we eat and what we can have, okay? So when I'm not at home or when I'm not feeling fine, my kids can go to the kitchen, look at the food menu, and they can, you know, make themselves a meal, okay? So all I just need to do is to ensure that every ingredient that is needed is available, okay? And yes, I have always um made food menu. I started making food menu before I got married, like from my mother's house. Okay, we make food menu. So apparently something that is something that has been part of my life, and it's very good. Like, you should, if you don't, have food menu, it helps, okay? For the days that maybe you're running late or you're not around, somebody in the house or your kids can fix breakfast or any other meal for themselves. Now to the part where this video is gonna be interesting is that you know that the kids are home, and they are just like a whole ball of energy. For every parent out there, especially in Nigeria, you know that you're going through a lot of with the energy level, the shouting, the talking, the all of those energy that comes with kids being at home, and at the same time, having that memory, enjoying it while you are at it, okay? So I decided to put my own energy balls in good use, okay, to good use rather. Whilst they are doing their academic work and all of that good stuff, I thought to myself, this holiday should not go to waste without us learning those things that we've been yearning to learn with my kids, okay? Yeah, so before they went on holiday, this holiday, we talked about we're going to be doing a lot of things, especially in the kitchen, and meat pie was one of those things we talked about. And I was just reminded like few days ago of our promise, and I decided, oh, we can do this totally. And I had this my meat pie filling in the freezer from my last fried meat pie I made. This filling has been there, so it's more than like 3 months or so. So I brought it out. I thought maybe it would not be good, but I brought it out. It was good. So I decided to mix the dough for them because you know that they go for summer lessons, and I made the dough, and then so that the dough can be ready by the time they are done with their summer classes, and we can get onto it. And this was so surreal, like doing this with my kids. In fact, we just bonded even more, so why away from the complaining and the shouting and the nagging, you can do something creative with your kids. If you're into DIYs, teach them, so you can show them how to do DIYs. You can just be creative. It can be painting, okay? It can be anything. How to repair stuff, things that you know you are good at, okay? You can sit down and actually lecture them on things, okay? Because you cannot conclude and say, oh, these are just children, they cannot get it. They go to school from a year plus and they get to learn ABCDs and all of that. Your kids can actually learn anything, I tell you. Whatever you know that you are good at, okay? Like, life is too short not to impart as much knowledge as you can to your children and spend that quality time with them. I keep saying it that the quality time you spend with your kids cannot be measurable to any amount of money or any other luxury thing you feel you can afford to give to your children. So for me, bringing this case to the kitchen is something I love to do, and I want them to be very independent when it comes to the kitchen, when it comes to the home entirely. I engage them in a lot of things. I might not be able to show everything because we've started already doing some other things. The day we did buns. Yes, that was buns, or is it squishy buns? My kids call them squishy buns. That's the puff puff. We did it. I did not film it because I just wanted that time to be for me and my kids. It's not everything I film. It's not everything I want to show, but I feel like this is an important message I need to pass out there. If you know you can make clothes, don't just assume that they are not ready for it. Okay, they can be doing their schoolwork. They can be doing other things. Like, this holiday is something that I feel like every parent should treasure. Engage your children. If you know you cannot, you can also like enroll them in classes for them to learn stuff like that. Okay, I love for my kids to be very versatile. I love for them to do things like this. We're even doing music class. In fact, like, a whole lot is going on around us. And for me, carry my kids along, whether be it a boy or the girls, like, I like to carry them along. Okay, I like to make sure that everybody is involved. And for this recipe we did, or this particular class we did, it was so nice because they get to learn the process of what they eat. They get to make it themselves, and the joy it brings at the end of the day, eating what you've made, is just something so good. And I feel like this has been one of my greatest achievements this holiday season, that these kids have been at home. In fact, it was so good. The boy made his own meat pie. The girls made their own meat pies, and it was so good. And for me, this is fried meat pie, guys. And you guys already know, I've told you guys on this channel that for me, fried meat pies have come to stay. Like, they have come to stay for real. So whether you're eating meat pie because they are baked or because they are fried, let's be honest here, we are still talking about the same calories. Like, it's the same calorie we are counting here. Okay, so for me, you know that there's just a little bit of that something when it comes to fried food. Okay, that you cannot get it anywhere else. I just know it. You know what I'm saying, guys? I don't know if I'm making sense, but I feel like I'm breaking off at some point because I have a very bad cold. Yeah. So guys, I have a very bad cold. Please forgive my voice. Okay, I just hope that you're hearing me. So what was I saying? Fried meat pies have come to stay because we're just talking about the same calories. Okay, it's just the same thing, but fried meat pies is just, there's something about it. There's just this thing about fried meat pies that set it apart. Okay, and for the fact that it is not oil soggy, for me, it's just amazing. Like, if I don't tell you that these meat pies are fried, you cannot tell. They are so good. Like, I just wondered where I have been all this while with this recipe. So, and since I have started making fried meat pies, like, I'm not going back. I'm telling you, if I'm making baked meat pies, that will just be for the Serena, just because maybe I have to prove a point, even though I feel like I don't need to do that. Okay, yeah, that is what is going on. As you can see, we even had time to sing, we had time to ask questions. All the questions they were asking me, it's just that whole learning experience and all of that, and it makes me so happy. Daphne is here doing her thing, and you can see her legs as she was stretching it. Okay, so that makes it so fun, and we had time to sing, to dance, to just have that time, that mom and I time, and there is nothing more beautiful. And we're able to fix up all the meat pies. Destiny was also kind of my sous chef. She was also helping. She was placing them in the oil and frying them, and that is it. So the only thing for me when it comes to fried meat pies is just that the oil, like vegetable oil, is very expensive now. That's just the down part for me. Or else, if not that, like I'm good, okay? Like whenever I want to prepare food, like making it has to be fried, okay? Another thing is that in case you don't know, fried meat pie can also be frozen, and you can preheat it in the oven when you are ready to eat them. So if you're going to also make batches of fried meat pies, and you're going to be freezing, and you're going to heat them in the oven, and so yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I want to know you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you have learned a thing or two. It's not too late to start. It is not too late. Like it's still like 3 minutes to go, so you can totally try that with you. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. Excuse me. So guys, we are done with our practical class. I hope you enjoyed our singing time. Ever since my kids heard that particular song, this second song they sang, they've been every day they sing it, because basically my kids at the stage where they just want to learn Igbo language. They keep asking me, what is this in Igbo language? What is that in Igbo language? And I just love it, okay? So we are done. Now it's time to clean out, okay? We don't just cook and leave the kitchen messy. We need to keep the kitchen where we make all this delicious food clean. So everybody is also involved as it should be. Everybody is doing something, cleaning out, washing out, scrubbing, sweeping the floor. Everybody is involved, and that is how it is in my house. Even though I do have somebody that comes to the house a few days a week to clean the house, the days the person doesn't come, my kids take over, okay? Even though school resumes, they do their chores in the night. So you see, I try as much as possible to balance this out in my house. And yeah, we cannot leave the kitchen dirty and go and eat. That is one thing we do. So everybody is involved, all hands are on deck. Everybody has a chore in my house. Like, everybody must do something, whether you're a boy or a girl. You should be carried along in doing everything. So that is how it is. And it was a surreal time. It was very nice. And let me use this opportunity. I know I've not introduced myself in this particular video. Hey guys, if you're hearing my voice and seeing me for the very first time, my name is Nelly and I make videos from Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Please, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, this will be the amazing time for you to subscribe to my channel. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. I hope you enjoy it. Please consider subscribing, share it with your family and friends, and I will see you in my very next one. Until then, bye. Yeah, it's time to eat. See you guys later. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Okay, until then, ciao. So here you have it, guys. Clean kitchen, clean house, and happy Nelly. Okay, equal to happy Nelly. So until I come your way next time with something beautiful and delicious and interesting and fun, I guess. Until then, please do remember that better is not good enough. The best is always yet to come. Until I see you next time, so long. Do not forget to take care of yourself and have as much fun time with your family, your children as you can, okay? Because it's so precious. This is me showing you myself. Happy Sunday, everyone. Bye, guys.